First hour of racing this morning. Lizzie, I'll let you introduce this next race, and then taking over from us, it will be Owen Nix and Ray Abbott.
Thank you, Richard. So our final of the under-19 men's Coxed 4. In lane 1, Scotch College, Victoria. In lane 2, St Peter's College. In lane 3, Melbourne Grammar School. In lane 4, Geelong College. In lane 5, Brighton Grammar School. In lane 6, Scotch Oakburn. In lane 7, Geelong Grammar. In lane 8, Toowong. And welcome Owen Nix back to the mic.
Thank you very much, Lizzie Chapman, and great start here for this under-19 men's Coxed 4. It is Scotch Oakburn, you can see on screen 2 from the bottom of the screen, with Geelong Grammar alongside of them. But Scotch Oakburn taking it out hard with the Brighton Grammar School crew that are leading through the first 500 metres. So Brighton Grammar through in 1:35.1. Scotch Oakburn just 0.6 back. Geelong Grammar in third, a further 1.09 back. Melbourne Grammar School in fourth place, followed by St Peter's College, Geelong College, Scotch College and Toowong in 8th position. Very impressive in the heats of this one. The crew from Brighton Grammar School, they're coached by Nick Lloyd, and he's already had a win at this regatta in the pair. The under-19 pair, that was yesterday morning. So the Brighton Grammar School crew looking to see if they can do the double, take out the pair and the 4 in this under-19, but Scotch Oakburn moving with them in the early stages. So great footage here coming from the drone. The first time we've had that at the Sydney National Rowing Regatta. You can see the field taking the shape of a chevron with the crews that qualified via the qualified the easiest or the fastest, moving towards the centre lanes, and those that came via the repechage, etc., on the outside lanes.
That result.
So Brighton Grammar moving out on Scotch Oakburn, and a good second 500 coming from the Melbourne Grammar School crew. A third from the far side of the course. They've moved up from 4th to 3rd ahead of Geelong Grammar, who are on this side of the course, and then we go to Geelong College in lane number 4, St Peter's College who are in 6th, Toowong in 7th, and Scotch College, who we saw put in a magnificent performance in the Schoolboy 8 heats yesterday. They've got quite a number of crews up here. They had 3 crews in the under-19 8. And that wasn't including their first 8, so they've got quite a number of rowers here, and they're in 8th position in this under-19 men's 4. But on screen is Brighton Grammar, Jacob Williams, Joshua Bordelucci, Harrison Kirkham and Martin Kaliza. Those last 2 winning the under-19 pair. Charlie Durkin, the coxswain, and Nick Lloyd, the coach, who's a very successful career at the Shaw School. And he went to Melbourne Grammar School, won the Barrington Cup in 2009, went across to New Zealand, and been back at Brighton Grammar a few years now and doing a tremendous job there. And they've now moved out to Clearwater over Scotch Oakburn in this under-19 men's Cox 4.
And looking to make it 2 gold medals, having won the pair already, Owen.
That's right. So in a very, very good regatta, and last year's title holders are Southport School, not in this one. No Queensland schools in this one. Toowong Rowing Club from Queensland in this one. And they're on lane number 8, which is closest to the grandstand side of the course. But can anyone catch Brighton Grammar School as they come into the last 530 or so metres? So Brighton Grammar still looking the goods. Ahead of Scotch Oakburn in 2nd position, and Melbourne Grammar School, Nicholas Ward Ambler, Harry Manton, Jamie Arnold, Dean Clefetos and Will Bennett, the coxswain. I presume Tom Abramovsky would be the coach of that Melbourne Grammar School crew. A lot of those guys out of their first 8, and having a good tussle with Scotch Oakburn. It's Oliver Cox, William Birchmore, Samuel Gray, Thomas Dowling and Matthew Russell in the coxswain seat. James Russell and William Breer, the coaches of that crew. But Melbourne Grammar trying to move up. They're sitting at around about Probably only just a canvas down on the Scotch Oakburn crew, who are starting to come under a fair bit of attack now from also Geelong College and the Geelong Grammar School crew. So the minor medal certainly up for grabs, and St Peter's College seeing if they can mount a charge from over in lane number 2. And it just looks like Toowong and Scotch College are the only two that are right out of it here as they come into the last couple of 100 metres.
Brighton Grammar still on 36 strokes to the minute, so they're not leaving any stone unturned. They're certainly going on with the job, Owen.
That's right, so only about 130 metres left to go for the young men in the bucket hats from Brighton Grammar School. And Melbourne Grammar are throwing out the challenge to Scotch Oakburn, who have been always up there and still hoping to hang on. They're still in the medal position at the moment, but Geelong Grammar coming flying at them. They're sitting at around about 3/4 of a length down. And Geelong College also trying to see if they've got anything left in their sprint. But it's going to be Brighton Grammar. Fine win in the under-19 men's Cox 4. Silver medal to Melbourne Grammar. Good second half of the race from them. Third goes to Scotch Oakburn. Fourth to Geelong Grammar. Fifth to the Geelong College. Sixth to St Peter's College from Adelaide. And they'll be followed by Toowong Rowing Club from Brisbane in 7th. And Scotch College from Melbourne, Victoria in 8th.
Unofficially, first lane 5 Brighton Grammar, second lane 3 Melbourne Grammar, third lane 6 Scotch Oakburn, fourth Geelong Grammar, fifth Geelong College, sixth St Peter's College, 7th Toowong and 8th Scotch College from Victoria. The winning time 6:36.25, but that is unofficial.